We're gonna make a Mexicorn masterpiece dip. We're gonna throw in our Mexicorn, a can of Mexicorn in there, drained. Make sure and drain it, and then we're gonna throw in some Rotel. Don't need to drain that. Do that with the liquid and everything. Get that stirred around a little bit for just a second. Once you got that stirred around in there, we're gonna put in a softened block of cream cheese. Get that kind of mixed in there. Just somewhat. You don't have to get it super mixed in. When you kind of got it broken down a little bit in there, go ahead and throw in 1 cup of cheddar cheese. This is looking like a good cheesy dip this summer. And then you're also going to throw in about a 1/2 cup's worth of sour cream in there. I'm gonna do a little more because I want a little extra creamy in my dip. Get that mixed around. You want to get it all nice and melted. But before it's melted, we're gonna go ahead and throw our seasonings in there. We're gonna throw some garlic powder. I like a lot of garlic, so I'm gonna be generous with it. Throw in some chili powder. Just about a 1/2 teaspoon worth. And also some cumin, about a teaspoon or so worth in there. We're gonna keep stirring it until it gets nice and melty. All right, we got everything nice and melted. So now we're gonna put it in our bowl. And let's dump it into our bowl. Ready for the party. All right, knowing the truth. Ooh. Oh yeah. Estoy listo para la fiesta. Try it at home, folks. All right, Kim, what we got?
Okay, we got some street corn nachos. Put you some aluminum foil down in your pan. And we're dumping some nachos on there. Okay, spread them out.
That looks great.
There we go, a bunch of nachos on here. Now in your bowl, you're gonna take 1 can of whole kernel corn, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 3 tablespoons of sour cream, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to take 1 teaspoon of chili powder.
It's got a nice color.
Yes. Then we need a 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. Got that orangey tint, red. And a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1/4 teaspoon.
Looking good.
Okay, now we are going to combine that, and then we're going to put some lime in here. Let's get this all mixed up.
Nice. Look at all those spices.
Yep.
Or in Spanish, especias.
Okay, now we are going to take a lime and take the juice of the lime. Okay, got your lime juice.
Mix that in there.
Now the last thing is a little salt and pepper before we put it on our nachos.
Makes everything better.
Pepper, salt. Now, another stir. Now we're going to take it and put it on our chips.
Nice.
Okay. And all the spices out there.
Looking good. And we just got to spread it around on top a little bit. All right, that's looking pretty good.
And now we'll take some Mexican style cheese. We're gonna just make sure everybody has a little cheese on it.
Oh yeah.
I think it calls for about 2 cups, but the nachos, so you want lots of cheese.
Yeah, cheese is a subjective experience, you know. Each person has their own
Yes.
journey.
Once you get the cheese on there, then take the chili powder, and we're just going to kind of sprinkle a little bit on the very top.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna bake it
It's got a
for
nice color.
10 minutes.
What? How much? 400?
Yes, 400 for
Okay.
10 minutes.
Awesome. All right. All right.
Okay, oh, look at there. Nachos look good.
They look great. Now time for the finishing touches.
So now after you get them set down, we're gonna add some pico.
Just kind of spread it around on there.
Okay. Once you've got that, then you're gonna take some
Cotija.
tortilla cheese.
They use this on Mexican street corn. It's so good. Oh man, this is looking good.
Okay, once you've got that, then you'll add a tablespoon of cilantro.
Muy deliciosa. All right, we'll let it cool down for just a second and we're gonna try this. Oh man, this is looking good.
Look at that little dumpy.
Mm-mm. That is good.
Okay, I've got some corn tortillas. Lay them down in your 9x13 casserole dish.
Ooh.
And you may have to break them to make them fit. Like I think this last one will cut it
Oh
in
yeah.
half.
Oh yeah. To cover the complete bottom.
Yeah.
And then a little
There
there.
we go. Now you're gonna take a pound of ground beef. We've already cooked ours. Put 6 ounces of enchilada sauce, which is half this bottle, to your hamburger meat. Okay, and take maybe a cup of Mexican cheese. Put it in with the hamburger meat.
Nice. I already smell that enchilada
Oh,
sauce.
yeah. It does
Smells
really
so
smell good. Get that all mixed up. And you're going to take and spoon half, don't use all of it, about half of it.
Okay.
Spoon it onto your mixture. I mean, onto your tortillas, not mixture.
Onto the base there. Okay, this is looking great.
And now we're going to take some black beans. We drained them and rinsed them.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to sprinkle these on
Oh
our
man.
mixture.
This is looking like a great casserole
Yeah, it will be good.
for me and my 5 kids.
Okay, once you got that, you're gonna start layering again. Get your corn tortillas. Put another layer and just press it down.
So we got that second layer on top.
Now you're gonna go back to your meat mixture. And put it down. Okay, now you go with your beans again.
This is coming together real nice.
Then we are gonna put our final layer.
Yeah, well that fit pretty much.
Well, let's put a little enchilada sauce on it
Oh yeah.
first. And we're just gonna drizzle it over our tortillas.
I love some enchilada sauce. It's great.
Just gonna spread it around on the top. Now we're gonna top it with the rest of our Mexican style cheese.
Mm-mm.
And this will be a good dish.
Absolutely.
If you want to use chicken instead of the hamburger meat, you could. You do all kind of varieties.
Yeah, all types of enchiladas.
Now we're gonna bake this at 350.
For about 30 minutes, people. All right, let's take a look. Oh, wow, look at that.
It's delicious.
Man, that's some cheesy enchilada goodness.
This will be a good lunch. This smells delicious.
Ooh, we're gonna let it cool down for just a second and come back and try it. All right, let's give it a try.
Comes out of there nice.
Ooh, look at the meat. Oh, it's some meat.
There's meat in that one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Wow.
That's some good enchiladas.
8-ounce softened cream cheese. Get all that out. And then you're gonna take a 1/2 cup of sour cream. You're gonna blend it till it's smooth.
Okay.
And if your cream cheese is softened, it'd be easy to,
Oh, yeah.
if it's not softened, you'll have a hard time. You're gonna take 2 cans of refried beans. Add them in.
I love refried beans. I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah, I would take 1 can, do it first, and then put the second can because they're kind of thick.
Yeah, you're getting a workout on this one.
Yeah. There we go. Now we'll get this started again.
All right, that's looking pretty good.
Okay, we're gonna add our seasonings now. We've got some chili powder. We're gonna add 1 tablespoon of chili powder. You don't want to do it over it and it get all in everywhere. Then 1 tablespoon.
Cumin.
Yeah, because some of these things come right out and you'll have a... Okay, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Now let's see what color we got.
I'm loving all this color and spices in there.
Okay, now to pour this into a 9x13 pan. All the beans are good and mixed up.
Yeah. Me gustan los frijoles. That means I like the beans. But in Spanish, when you're making a general statement, you say the before it. But really in English, it would be I like beans.
Okay, then I'm just spreading it out. And we're gonna add some pepper jack cheese all over it. And this is gonna be delicious. See the little peppers
Oh yeah.
and the cheese?
I love pepper jack cheese because it's got a little kick to it.
Yes.
Maybe just a little bit more. That's looking good.
Then we're gonna bake it in the oven, 350.
For about 30 minutes.
Looks delicious.
Looking like a nice bean dip. Wow. We'll just let it cool off for just a second and come back and try it. All right, let's give it a try.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
looks really tasty.
Oh my gosh, that cheesy goodness. Sorry. Straight out the oven.
Blow that.
That's a really good bean dip.